So at 22 and 40, do you think that this relationship would last without sex?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had sex.
And how long has it been?
2 months.
A little over 2 months.
Why are you choosing to wait?
I'm a serial monogamist, and I like to make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And then also on top of that, she has her rules.
Rules like?
I don't want to have sex with a guy for a year after knowing him.
So he has to wait a year before?
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. So she says that, but we already know that I don't really have to wait for a year because it's gotten pretty far to where I could have fucking gotten it already. But anyways.
Don't do that. No, it has not. Stop playing with me right now. Don't do that.
But why make a man wait a year who's already providing for you, that's
just like a personal thing. After my baby daddy, I'm
gonna be real with you. So like,
you gonna be real with him about me?
I'm gonna be real with him about you. So this is the deal. She's used to, like, there's dudes that always try to get stuff, and like they think that they pay for it and do whatever they provide whatever, that they feel like they can have whatever they want from the female. And that's what she's been dealing with. And I told her, I said, you know what, that's not what I'm about. And it's really not. I love her kids, you know, we have fun and everything, you know.
How many kids?
She has 2, I have 2. I'm more into it about the ending of it, not just the sex part of it.
Man, first of all, this should be a golden rule at this point. We all know, guys, that women, they make rules for the beta males, the simps, they make them wait for sex. And the guys that they actually want, they don't wait whatsoever. They're literally giving up the box immediately. So this tells me right now that this guy is playing the game on hard mode for absolutely no reason. And this is probably the only guy that will probably take her serious, which is the safe guy. But she's smashing other dudes on the side. There's dudes, she talking about her baby daddy. She has 2 kids. He has 2 kids. She's talking about this baby daddy, you know, ever since that situation, she's not letting guys hit it for like a year. She probably requires marriage only for this guy. But if a Chad or a Tyrone comes across her desk, she's giving up the box immediately, and she's not going to feel no sorrow about it. This guy right here is a certified sucker, certified simp, and if he's playing by the woman's rules, he's bound to lose. You let a woman lead a relationship, she'll lead you all right to the end of that month. Stop. Stop. See, that's why I'm recording. Because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Y'all smoking crack! Something is wrong with you people!
Yo, what the hell did I just watch? Somebody in the comment section said something hilarious. They said the Dallas Cowboys can actually use her as a defensive tackle. Did you see how quick she can get to the quarterback? She, like, just the representation of that wall that she ran right into, and it did not affect her whatsoever. That shit had to hurt. And for his comment at the end saying, you know, this is why I had to record this, because the police would never believe me. Shit, I would never believe you, nor my bounty villains, unless you recorded it.
I don't care what anyone says. If a man can stay away from you for more than 3 days, and I mean 3 days, that man does not care about you. No matter how big the argument was, no matter what happened between you guys, if he's actually able to spend 3 days without you, let him continue a lifetime without you.
I mean, let's be serious here. If you said the guy can live on and live a happy life without you, who is that really affecting? It's affecting you, because he's not the one making the video. You're the one making the video. And women just don't understand this. Like, we don't curve you like overtly. We curve you covertly, meaning we do it in silence. Men curve women in silence. If a man doesn't hit you up for 3 straight days, you're clearly, and I mean clearly, insufferable. But women always think they're sugar spice and everything nice. You're not a Powerpuff Girl.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm also good, if that matters. That fucking, oh my god, that looks so good. Is that your favorite flavor? Yeah, oh my god, I love this flavor. It's like my absolute favorite.
This is just a case of the dating blues that most women go through nowadays, and not understanding that men are not women, meaning men are not talkative to begin with. Men like silence. But women, for some reason, are like, how come they don't communicate? How come they don't text? How come they don't do all these things? Because women are expecting a man to do all of the work up front. initiate the date, initiate the conversation, do all that, when men are not really conversationalists, because most women don't talk about anything. Most guys think most women are boring, and men pretty much have to be put in an entertainer type of position, and guys just don't want to do that. You know what could actually be easy? If a woman just came straight out and be like, hey, so what you're doing? When can we meet up? That would actually push and escalate the situation, or meeting the girl, so we don't have to do all this talking over the phone or in person. Let's just do an activity. But women, they want a man to do all this shit. Absolutely ridiculous. Men, we just aren't that talkative. So maybe date your girlfriend.
Tell me why I'm out, right? This guy sees his homeboy at the bar, and he's so geeked to go get him 2 shots, to the point where he had to get up, go over there, dap him up. Like, why are niggas so in love with other niggas? Like, I don't get it. Like, sit your motherfucking ass down.
Shut up, bitch.
It's always some lonely chick sitting at the bar upset because she can't use those fish lips on any dude. So those meat suckers got to start yapping and talking crazy about a guy. Guys, we're typically friends, and if we're friends to the end. You women, you guys switch up all the time, get new friends. We're just not like you, but hey, the saying is true, misery loves company, and a woman like this that's miserable, that claims she don't need no man, gets upset when other men aren't paying her attention. And that's probably the whole reason why she went out to the bar. But men are not looking for their meat to get sucked on by those fish lips. So just get over it, miserable ass.
Are you your man's property?
I'm nobody's property, honey.
Okay, so I don't have no, hold on. So he has no business treating you like his property, right?
Right.
Right, okay. The only thing that I've ever seen people be willing to defend and die for are things that were valuable to them, that belong to them. You can't name me anything that does not belong to a man that he's willing to die for. Now go ahead, try it. You have the floor. Name me something that a man is willing to defend or die for that is not his property.
You got a point.
So why does it sting so bad to say that?
It's because women think that they're special and that they're some type of a prize, and a man cannot possess, own, or view the woman as property because it's been called degrading. But if you really break it down, like Stacey King just did here, it makes total sense. A man is going to put his life on the line for things that he owns, things that are his actual property. But women don't want to hear that because it doesn't sound good. But the truth is the truth, and you got to kick it to them sometimes. And sometimes you got to break it down logically, because these women are just acting off of emotion and all of the feminist propaganda that's just been cycled, recycled, and pushed into their brains for all of these years. But hey, at least somebody's trying to break that cycle. Shout out to Stacey King. Follow him on TikTok, man. He has some great videos.
Men are not supposed to be loved by a woman. They are supposed to be handled by a strong woman. And the sooner you realize that, you will have a man obsessed with you. You see, men are an idea of love. They are an illusion of love. And if you fall for the illusion, you're gonna suffer.
Here we go again!
Let me go ahead and cook this fake Sci-Fat 7 Latina version. Look, you big face chick. The thing is, men are to be loved by women, and a woman only will get that actual emotional stimuli that she needs. And because women get bored with men quicker, so guess what that means? The woman must love the man more than the man loves the woman. Of course you don't want to say that. And to say that a man is to be handled by a woman is absolutely ridiculous, because you're inferior physically and in other ways. So that makes no sense biologically. And you're just forgetting the order. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. So you're closer to the child section than the man is. The man's closer to God and you're under the man. To sit up here and say, well, that's how guys get obsessed with you. That's how you get them obsessed with you. The man that's obsessed with you is the guy that you don't want. And that's why your decrepit old ass is single right now, is because women get bored quicker, as I just said. And what happens with those guys that are obsessed with you? You hoard them, you freaking water them down, you talk crap about them, you treat them like a doormat. And then once you suck out all the resources, all the time, attention, you kick them out and you make a story time about them on TikTok. Nice try. This is why guys don't fall for this shit, because you say that, oh, guys expose themselves all the time. Men are way, way different from women, easier to please, simpler creatures. But women like you use these manipulation tactics, and you guys really tell on yourselves. You say we do. You tell on yourselves more, because now men are more armed with this information. and they're going to probably read the 48 laws of power, or they're going to figure it out and go through the steps, and they'll be able to block you out. So what happens? You're going to have to sell. What did Kevin Samuels say? RIP to Kevin Samuels. Ladies, if you're over 30 years old, it's time to sell. And you're probably closer to 40 years old. So it's not 50% off. It's not 75% off or 80% off. It's Salvation Army. Them eggs are spoiled. Everything in that refrigerator, aka that box, is rotten. And it's time to sell at the Salvation Army.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew. Any